Section 3. Norway, 1300 hours. Signy had its visual now. The hubbed ring of Pell's station, the distant moon, the bright jewel of Downbelow. Clouds swirled. They had long since dumped velocity, moved in with dreamlike slowness compared to their former speed, as the station's smooth shape resolved itself into the chaos of angles its surface was. Freighters were jammed into every berth of the visible side, docking and standby. There was incredible clutter on scan. They were moving slowly because it took that long for these sluggish ships to clear an approach for them. Every merchanter which had not been swept into Union hands had to be hereabouts, at station, in pattern, or farther out, or hovering off in the deep, just out of system. Graf still had controls. A tedious business now. Unprecedented crowding and traffic. Chaos indeed. She was afraid when she analyzed the growing tautness at her gut. Anger had cooled, and she was afraid with a helplessness she was not accustomed to feel. A wish that by someone very wise, and at some time long ago, other choices had been made, which would have saved them all from this moment, and this place, and the choices they had left.
Carriers North Pole and Tibet will stand off from station.
The notification came from Europe.
Assume patrol.
That was mortally necessary, and on this particular approach, Signy wished herself and her crew on that assignment. There was a bitter choice ahead. She did not look forward to another operation like Russell's Station, where Civ Panic had anticipated the military action for the station's dismantling. Mobs at the docks. Her crew had had enough of that. She had, and disliked the thought of letting troops loose on a station where they were in the mood hers were in now. Another message came through. Pell Station advised that it had shifted a number of freighters out of berths to accommodate the warships in one sequence and without immediate neighbors on the docks. The dislodged freighters would be moving through the pattern of the orbiting ships in a direction opposite to their entry of that pattern. Mazian's voice cut in, deep and harsh. A repeated advisement that, whatever disruption in the patterns of ship about Pell, if any freighter tried to jump system, they would be blown without warning. Station acknowledged. It was all they could do.